My amazing Leos, welcome into a general weekly reading. I just split the deck to the Justice card and the Magician. I mean, this is going to be an amazing week for you. I did channel an overall message for us of you walk a colorful path. This week is full of surprises. You're going to be feeling as if there's so much support along your path at this point and more so moving forward. You're going to be feeling as if this is a time for you to succeed. It's a time for you to feel more colorful, to be experiencing things in a more colorful manner. People are going to be impressed by you. People are going to be looking at you in the right light, viewing you in the right light, the right perspective. I know that wording wasn't perfect, but we're moving right along. I do feel as if you're putting in the effort, you're moving around. I just heard moving and grooving. And this is all very intertwined with your ability to magically manifest, co-create with the spiritual realm, and see things improve and come to be for you, come to fruition very powerfully. We're also beginning with, or proceeding with the reading with the Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Leo, there's a lot that comes towards you, and this does at times alter the colorful aspects of your life that you're meant to be one with. But I do feel as if you are dealing with that rewinding back and now throughout this week very efficiently. You have the power within you, and this week reminds you of that, as surprises do pop up left and right. And they're saying for the most part very positively. You're going to find that there are little twists and turns throughout the week that you need to utilize your past experiences and knowledge, wisdom, and intuition in order to adapt to adjust in regards to. But I do feel as if the surprises, again, for the most part throughout the week, feel very enlightening, very colorful, rewarding. It's as if you don't expect for a lot drawn to the reading to receive this payment coming through, to receive this compliment coming through. And don't be surprised, interesting, contradicting kind of wording, don't be surprised when these types of rewards and other forms of which and surprises come through multiple times. It's to say that a lot of which drawn to the reading once again are going to receive, different levels of income and rewards financially on different levels at different points throughout the week. But yeah, it feels like people want to say nice things about you. Even I'm hearing behind your back, around the corner, when you're not around. But I do feel as if there's a lot more that happens behind closed doors for you individually that people aren't aware of. And this is taking a highlight within your awareness, your mind. And I feel as if Spirit's saying, allow for this to be positive for you, because this is giving you a sense of, I want to say secrecy, but privacy and strategy and purpose within your life. You know what I mean? Everybody doesn't need to be all up in your Leo business. But I do feel as if, for some drawn to the reading, a risk you took, a gamble, if you will, rewinding back, however that's, however that was looked at and experienced for you, interesting wording, it's working out in your favor, okay? But we're moving on to the Three of Wands as well as the Eight of Wands. It's going to be a week of speaking, my friend. Speaking things into existence, going back to the Magician. Speaking things to levels of victory, more success. I feel as if you're thinking forward. Beautiful. It's as if you at times do get the push, and maybe naturally otherwise, especially in your downtime, think back to the past. But I do feel as if this collective is doing a hell of a lot better at giving themselves levels of justice by looking forward and thinking about it positively. And at times when you do slip up and you think about things negatively, regardless of whether it's the past, currently, or the future, you're getting that push in one way, shape, or form, if not multiple ways at certain points, to adjust your thought process, maybe where you're aligned to in the moment, what you're thinking about, what you're focusing on in that moment. But where you do feel slightly annoyed is what I'm getting. Don't let it get the best of you. Move right along. Again, realign your focus if need be, or just shake it off. because it does feel like this collective has certain factors in their life, feeling like maybe it's how something's run, maybe how somebody, if not multiple people, live and or work. It could be your spirituality, energy, otherwise. I'm hearing noise factors. Just don't let it get the best of you. You know how to do that at this point along your path, okay? Now, the moon card. You are more of an open book throughout the week than people expect. The things you share maybe are leaving people pondering, getting their minds, the wheels churning up there. But there are certain levels of mystery that still exist within your energy field. When it comes to other people, maybe a situation or two, but also when it comes to you. It's as if you are sharing a ton in surprising people and enlightening people and making people chuckle is what I'm hearing, and smile, but you are as well still keeping more close to your chest behind closed doors than people realize. I also feel like it's as if this Leo crew is what I'm hearing, collective, to switch up the wording, has been through a lot, okay? Rewinding back, and it at times has stripped away again that colorful aspect or aspects of your path that you're meant to be one with. And so Spirit's saying good, not good when it comes to the past, but good in regards to you now walking this colorful path, and maybe even recently to the point where it's bringing this level of success and brightness, even lightness, to each and every experience, accomplishment, and connecting otherwise. But I really feel like you're going to be surprising yourself throughout the week, as I'm drawn back to the overall message, when you do well with something to the furthest extent, when you succeed and overspeak to the point of impressing somebody, when it comes to you maybe predicting something, when it comes to you putting your finger on something, maybe your whole hand, interesting, and turning that, whatever that is for you individually, to gold, as I'm being shown the Nine of Cups. You asked for something a while ago, and I feel like this week grants you that wish fulfillment, going back to that Nine of Cups. Learning more about the justice that you're meant to gain. You might as well gain a bit of clarity on justice that you received rewinding back that you did not notice, or you weren't completely or at all one with. You know, having a very busy path and being at times distracted and whatnot. What else do we have for Leo? We're moving on to the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Cups. I do sense that you are thinking about maybe one, if not multiple people you couldn't or even shouldn't at this point trust along your path. It may highlight someone else that you're trusting a little bit too closely, too much, but as well it could speak upon, with these two combined, thinking back to when you were more to yourself, more hermit-like, or just less talkative. I do sense that you're thinking about how certain aspects of your life, I want to say especially focusing upon one situation, is changing by the day, or more so changing by the week, right? And how this is maybe benefiting you. This could be as well intertwined with the surprises along your path throughout this week period. But Spirit's saying you're not emotional throughout the week, and this is beautiful. It's really adding a lightness and assisting with that colorful energy and vibe otherwise along the week. And they're reminding you as well, I don't know why this is needing to come out, it's just a week. It's just a week. It doesn't need to be viewed as everything, all is needing to get done now and by the end of the week, it's just a week period. So view it in that manner, right? Embrace that reality. But as well, they're saying you may need to think about what you need to leave behind. It could be a habit, a person, a situation, and maybe, intertwining with the highlighting or assisted by the highlighting of what you had to drop, leave behind, or just kind of came to be, when you think about your Leo past. But the Four of Cups does highlight who and what is not meant for you. going back to the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups. You know more than meets the eye. Excuse me. You know more than meets the eye. You're very intuitive, very spiritually connected. So don't forget what you've learned. Don't overly focus on it. And don't ignore what you're feeling. There are going to be certain intuitive hits that maybe even will be felt as and experienced as at least partially a surprise or two, if not several, if not fully. It's like, ooh, I felt that so accurately. And then maybe even the surprise is more so, or in general, when it's proven correct after a certain point within the same week period. It might even be an intuitive hit you got recently, or a message from spirit recently, running back before this week period. And then throughout this week, you now gain evidence in one, if not multiple ways that was accurate. Okay. Just one of the many surprises throughout your colorful week. Let's get ready to wrap up this reading by saying you are doing an amazing job, Leo. All right, you're meant to be glowing at this point along your path throughout this week. You're meant to be experiencing the best. You're meant to be feeling as if things are just working out in your favor. But going back to the overall message, you walk this colorful path that you're meant to. So be one with it. This is a week of amazing several different levels of surprises. Okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. Everything is down below. You just have to shoot me a quick email. Go enjoy your week, Leo.